Dado Elizabeth Bell, now in her 20s, have lived the life of an elite debutante for most of her childhood. She and her cousin Lady Elizabeth are educated, refined, stylish, and lovely young single women. With that being said, the girls are now ready to one day prepare for selecting a fine gentleman within their exclusive circles. Let's continue part 2 of Dado Elizabeth Bell's story. Lord Mansfield and Lady Mansfield suffered from exhaustion and illness. As a result, extended family members Lady Anne Murray and Lady Marjorie Murray took care of the needs for the ailing couple. In 1784, Lady Mansfield finally passed away from complications from her illness. Immediately, Lady Anne and Lady Marjorie were granted the duties of overseeing the Kenwood household. In the meantime, Lady Elizabeth left Kenwood Estates at the age of 25 to embark on a new journey. While enjoying her independence from home, eventually Lady Elizabeth married a young man named George Finch Haddington, an affluent aristocrat in line to inherit the title of Earl of Winchelsea and Earl Nottingham. Meanwhile, Belle learns her father, Sir John Lindsay, had left no legitimate heir. His will was published recording he only left £100 to Elizabeth and John Lindsay, which were his 2 illegitimate youngest children. Pressing on, in the year 1793, Lord Mansfield issued legal documents granting Belle her freedom. Now a free woman, Belle continued experiencing contradictions and restrictions from the Mansfield family. Lord Mansfield never addressed Belle as his niece, as he did Lady Elizabeth. Despite the lack of public acknowledgement by her uncle Lord Mansfield, Belle found out later that she was awarded £100 inheritance from Lady Marjorie Murray, the previous family member mentioned earlier who helped take care of the Murrays in their frail state. Lord Mansfield later died from complications due to age and poor health. In 1782, his will only mentioned that Belle was to receive £100 annually, although her fee was later increased to £500 annually. Far different from Lady Elizabeth's inheritance, a whopping total of £50,000 from her late uncle. Welcome back to the Thought Cafe. Let's order some pumpkin spice tea and discuss Belle's complicated life at the Mansfields estate. She lived in 2 worlds simultaneously. Belle was raised to be a fine young lady, which indicated her humanity. However, the debilitating world of slavery intersected with common sense. Despite all this, let's continue to see how Belle navigated her future. The Mansfields estate was finally settled. Because Lord Mansfield and Lady Mansfield never had natural children of their own, Lady Elizabeth's father went on to inherit majority of his uncle's wealth. As time progressed, Belle finally received her legal inheritance from Lord Mansfield's estate. In 1793, she later married a successful French merchant named Jean-Louis Charles Duvernay. The couple later produced a set of twin boys, John and Charles, and a year later, another son, William Thomas. Belle and her husband John immersed into a blissful life of love and marriage. However, in 1804, at the age of 42, Dido Elizabeth Bell mysteriously passed away. There were no records stating reasons for her passing. She was said to have died of natural causes. Bell's final resting place was at the St. George Fields, Westminster. On a happier note, Bell's 3 sons continued to thrive, living a privileged life. They attend prestigious private schools learning multiple languages, English, Latin, French, along with art and mathematics. The 3 brothers, now men, went on to marry and continue living a productive life. I'm sure Belle would have been proud of her 3 boys. Unfortunately, Belle was surrounded around conflicting influences in her social circles. This was evident in her family's conflicted actions regarding her presence. The cognitive dissonance was deeply embedded in the culture of those times. Belle was living her life and being the lady she was raised to be by her wealthy uncle and aunt. Why was it imperative for racial discrepancies to exist within the family dynamics? Did her family feel safe to keep her in a subjugated state? Was this the only way they secured their position in society, by appeasing the aristocracy? We will never know her family's attitude on this topic. In addition, today's man-made social stratification proves we are still denying human rights to appease current dogmas. I truly respect Belle's feminine soft power and dedication to her existence. Dido Elizabeth Bell, here are your flowers. Thank you for viewing part 2 of Dido Elizabeth Bell. Make sure you also watch part 1. So what are your thoughts about Belle's story today? Oh, and please look into her biography, as well as the motion picture movie titled Belle. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so when I upload another video, you'll be notified. As always, because everyone has a story. Ciao!